Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by R. Reed and Armstead. Follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram at Everyday Black Men, and Facebook at the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. Now let's start the show. First things
entertaining
first,
president ever.
we need to introduce our special guest today, Wild.
Hello, everybody.
Wild.
Glad to be part of the show.
Excellent. We're
Hopefully
glad
it'll
to
be
have
Definitely is. So tell us a little about yourself, Wild.
Oh, goodness. Well, I own my own real estate investment company.
BM.
I'm
time sucking
also
right now.
physical therapy assistant. Actually, I'm still making money in my real
Nah,
estate.
niggas need a
still
place to
getting
live.
that residual income every week.
Exactly. Passive.
So I do that. But my day job, I'm also a physical therapy assistant. Occasionally, I do massages, which right now is getting a little sketchy with all the sick people.
Oh, yeah. Can't
So
trust
don't call me for anything if I don't know you already. You ain't getting one.
them. If you left the state, she said no.
Exactly.
Like happy ending massages?
No.
She said
No.
physical therapist is in above
Physical
board.
therapist.
You know, there's
Therapist,
plenty
so-
of massage envies. You can go there on
Right.
Candler Road.
So I mean, you got a
massage
table
it.
and everything, huh?
Right. Yes. You should know.
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah, you do know.
All right.
He has employed my services before.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Happy
Very
ending?
good. Very good.
No, nigga. You just,
I was definitely very happy at the
end.
end. My back pain is gone.
I mean, that is a happy ending
Yeah.
in my book.
Yeah.
No pain is hard, man.
Yes.
These young bucks.
Before we go on with that though, where can we find you?
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
You can find me on my IG at L07Hazel. I'm not going to give out my government because that's what my Facebook is under. So we'll
No,
just say
just the IG.
IG.
IG is fine.
is a good
IG is
place
fine.
to find
Yes.
me.
There you go.
But first things first, I wanted to say shout out to Anthony Dupree and Enrique Escobar on the Lounge Podcast. Y'all be showing
Oh, that's
us
that
love.
podcast you sent to me?
Yeah.
You know, I found them to be very entertaining. They are like the third best podcast I've listened to this week.
Who's the first two? Us?
Yeah, I listened to 2 hour podcasts.
I mean, but no, man, y'all-
Fourth, because I listened to Joe Rogan too.
Hey,
He was talking
you know
about
what, man?
He was talking about
piece of shit.
Chinese virus.
This is our future. He gonna one day, like you, Dupree, level up and become nigga Wilson. But right now he's still future.
Nah,
so
fuck
he don't
that nigga.
he don't understand.
And nigga, I will always be Future, never be Russell Wilson.
Nigga, I said
Always.
nigga Wilson, not
Always.
Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson ain't got swag.
I'd
Nigga
rather
Wilson
be
got
Future.
swag.
I feel
That nigga
like
has.
people are so harsh on Future, but Sierra dated him.
True.
And he been the
True.
same nigga since then.
Same
And she
nigga
engaged
since.
him.
Yep.
I mean, look,
And
that
a
was
baby
because he
bomb.
proposed.
And had a
My
baby
nigga.
bomb.
She ain't got to say yes. She ain't got to say yes.
She be wrong to say
Future?
no.
Who the hell would say yes to Future?
I mean, apparently
I'm a man. I'd never marry Future. But if I was a woman, my daughter was like, you marrying me. Or at least he got money. But look, girl, come on. Think about it. He's a drug addict.
I mean, that's pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
where I was going.
I remember they were, so recently they were like, Future didn't make it to his child's first baseball game. I'm like, a lot of niggas who don't live with their child don't make it to the first baseball game. How you know that he was even invited?
Well, also the bigger thing here
Right.
with Future
Right.
about it is why isn't any of our goddamn business this nigga
Right.
goes to the child
I think
baseball
women
game.
use Future as the baby mama signaling or feminism signaling, black mama signaling that black men ain't shit, and Future more represents that versus Russell Wilson, who is a black man. He don't represent black people at all. Like, they believe most niggas are more like Future than they are like Russell Wilson.
Really?
And I think it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
more
I would
like-
agree with that. It is more
I think
so
the niggas
somewhere in
you
the middle.
like are more like Future than Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah,
The
niggas you
wish
like.
you like
Yeah.
are like Russell Wilson. Because none of them would have dated Russell Wilson if he's just...
Oh, in high school? Yeah, this nigga's a lame. I want to hang out with this
He
nigga
was
who's got
nah,
a
he
car
was-
with
he
the
was
bass in the
He was
back.
a quarterback. He was a quarterback. He wasn't
Remind
lying.
you
He
of
was
anything,
just...
Armstead?
Say again.
The car with the bass in the back?
And nah, he wasn't. I don't think he would be a lame.
That was
dude.
me.
I
That
think
was
he'd
me.
be more
I
like
had
a
that.
Yeah,
like a,
that was you. You
I
was
think
that
he'd be
nigga
more
in high
like a clean cut, kind of just quiet. You know,
Oh,
to
no, that's what I'm
himself.
saying. They didn't
The
want...
all American kind
They
of guy.
didn't want the all-American
Yeah,
kind of guy. They
some
wanted...
girl, the cheerleaders probably want him like to.
I mean,
some
yeah, but
extent.
that's because they want the
But
stats.
then he probably didn't want them because we know his first wife or baby mama or whatever you. Well, his first fiance was nothing like that. She was a woman of Caucasian descent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why you look at me?
I don't know. I just look at women.
I
I don't know what the hell you are.
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't
I'm
even
kind
going to
of
make
racially ambiguous.
I mean, that's cool. My
racially
kid is
ambiguous,
too.
so I didn't make any assumptions either.
I know it's some nigga in there, and y'all.
He
It's
said, I
some
looked
nigga
at
in
the hair.
there.
I thought there's some nigga in there.
There is.
Yeah, that's all. I
There
don't care
is.
what you are. If you get
I'm
offended,
black.
that's your problem.
I consider myself.
But while
black.
we on the black tip, I wanted to say,
Pause.
black people, we made it through slavery. We gonna make it through this coronavirus.
We gonna make it through this
Wash
Wuhan
your damn hands.
Chinese
Wash
virus.
your hands. Hold on,
Stay
wait a
away
minute.
from
Wash
those
your
ways.
hands with antibacterial soap.
Yes.
Dial.
Complimentary.
Oh shit. We got hand sanitizer.
That shit been there for
shit.
months. I ain't giving that shit. That shit been here for years. Like, I am not playing. Y'all get that shit out your hand. This is a
Wash
fresh
his hands.
This is a fresh bottle.
No, it's not. You done picked that up off of here.
I know it ain't. This is fresh. And I got this from a job. I stole it from the cleaning crew. And I'm telling you, that
don't
shit's been
snitch
down
on
here
yourself.
for years.
But I'm telling you right now, they've been refilling that thing for the longest.
Nah, nigga, this is, it came out of plastic packet.
No, it did.
I'm telling you.
He's saying trust him.
How
I
you
don't
stealing
know.
from the crew and it was still in a plastic package?
Hey, nigga, you know I gotta do what I gotta do.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
This guy.
Hey, this
What
shit
I'm
is
saying
expired,
is,
though.
if
I always ask niggas out here washing their hands using like sanitizer, and I'm just like, what were you doing before?
well, no, the thing about it is, y'all realize the sanitizer hasn't been proven to kill the virus.
It's
That's
not,
just
it don't
what
have
we're
enough,
telling
it don't
people.
have enough alcohol in it.
Well, no, even if it had enough alcohol in it, we haven't proven that the virus is on alcohol. We know the washing your hands works because the virus has a fatty coating to it. And so you washing your hands and soaping it up, soap, fatty, doesn't really mix.
Speaking of this Chinese virus,
Stop calling it the Chinese virus.
I have my reasons for doing
I
that.
don't care. You can call it the Wuhan flu, but
Chinese
not the
virus,
Chinese
Wuhan
virus.
flu.
No, Wuhan flu
Hey,
is
our
very
president, Mr. 45, called it the Chinese virus, and this is why I support it. All right, so what y'all gotta realize is, this is a ploy to get manufacturing back to America. Y'all know who making the medicine right now?
The Chinese. Indians.
Chinese for the most part, right?
I mean, no. Indians got a lot of
Indians,
stuff.
Chinese. Either way, you want them niggas making your medicines over there or over here. So if
Well,
I
actually,
call it
that's-
a Chinese virus, it's a stigmatism making it Chinese, and we hopefully we get
But
manufacturing
we have
jobs.
Chinese Americans here. That's the problem. That's the
Well-
only problem with it.
Well, that don't.
If you said the China virus,
you know why I don't care about Chinese
China,
Americans.
China.
You go into their store, they stigmatize you as well. What
I
you
mean,
doing?
they try
Need
this
some
shit in
help?
Nigeria.
Yes,
Need some help.
Hurry up and buy.
Well, look, that's why we don't buy from certain places.
Hey,
Look,
I'm just saying,
I
like-
still go to my certain Chinese food restaurants, and they still treat
Nigga,
me like a
I'm
kind.
not eating no Chinese right now.
They
Oh, matter
still-
of fact, I did eat poke bar today.
Who?
Poke
Poke
bar.
bar.
Where's that?
That one is on Ashford Dunwoody by that Walmart.
I mean, look,
It's like poke bar is like, what's the name of that place we like? Chipotle, but with Asian food. So I had some salmon and
salmon.
I say salmon.
Salmon is what.
Hey,
Ratchet chicks.
I ain't even gonna
That's
lie.
cool.
I had Panda Express the other day.
I mean,
Teriyaki chicken.
Okay, so this is what is this? I had Chinese food.
this is actually Japanese because it's like a bowl. All right. So,
Oh, you know what? Points.
Yeah.
Nigga, they all have bowls. This nigga went to China before.
Yeah, they
Sushi
have
bowl.
bowls.
Everyone uses
it's
bowls.
like a sushi bowl, rice, and then all kinds.
But it's a
of
little
sushi
difference though. It's kind of like it's kind of like saying chopsticks are the same. No, they're not the same.
I mean, no. The Chinese chopsticks be a little longer.
But what I'm saying,
No,
is,
the Chinese chopsticks are more rounder versus the Japanese are sharp. And the reason why is because so they can pick the bones out of the fish when they're eating it.
This has actually been.
Either
our
way, this
state.
Very
Chinese.
informative.
Either way, this
Arms
Chinese
and
That's how I
virus.
learned about it.
We
I
gotta
did
get
not
these
know
jobs
that.
back to America. Y'all don't
Okay.
understand
They
how much
not
shit
gonna
is
bring
shut
the
down.
jobs back to
There
America
you go.
unless y'all are willing to do the hard pill, which y'all not.
Americans are too lazy.
Well, no, it's not even about Americans being too lazy. Y'all have to do the thing that is going to be hard, which is encoded in law. That if you take some of this money, you can no longer play any of the games.
That's
in
why
the
they
stock
say
market.
that. Oh, I'm gonna date this podcast by saying this, but it's that Sunday. The negotiations between the Democrats and Republicans.
Well, it's not
went
really a date
down.
since it's going to come out this week.
Okay. Well, cool. What's up, guys? It's in real time.
It's a real
quarantine
time
shot.
podcast.
Quarantine
podcast.
Quarantine. Anybody been fucking like rappers this week? Like it's just happening. Boy,
Look, man. I'm just saying when people,
But I go get me a good job so my woman ain't gotta work.
you gonna get you a good job.
Hey, this should look, my niggas. We should strive to be better.
Yes.
We don't need these women working no more. We
don't
need a
need
home ready for the dick. For the dick,
So what you're saying is when your woman ain't got no problems, they ain't no problems for you.
nigga.
No problem.
Paid vacation for the last 2 weeks. I'm just saying, I went over there like,
Okay.
okay, well, boy, I don't even want no more.
You don't even want no more.
No. That's
You
how I
don't want
got
no
here.
more. So you're a changed man.
Wow.
Before you said you wanted one more in your image, and now you're saying, you know what? My image is good as it is.
I'm good.
I've already hit the lottery
good.
with one
Have you
smart
been getting,
kid.
double
Don't
paid?
screw it up.
Nah, I've been working still, so I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. They
I
need
mean,
somebody
but
to go out shit.
but don't they give you like because of the whole situation? Don't
Nah,
they give you
they
time
ain't
and a
give
half?
nobody shit yet.
Wait, because I know some people who's working still and they get paid time and a half for working.
Not yet.
No, you said
Yeah.
not a construction worker.
Depends on the job.
No, they don't do construction. They one of them is at State Farm.
Depends on
Well,
the
So
job.
mean,
when they
they
gotta go into work at State Farm, they get paid time and a half.
It depends on the job, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
No, that's
depend on the
crazy,
job.
man.
I know some people getting something like that, but they do something.
Shoot,
a
but
little
that's a
different.
sitting down in the office job. I figured that
I mean,
anybody,
yeah,
especially
but
with
you
you,
in the
do,
office at State Farm. You know how many people work there, right?
Yeah, but I
You gotta
figure,
hide-
you know,
Hey, one of them
you're multiplying.
motherfuckers gonna get
Exactly. One of the people's gonna get sick.
Hey, I notice there's a lot of people of color still working. Just saying.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
what I'm saying is, if the government would just pay everybody whatever their salary is, whatever your last little paycheck said for 2 weeks, till everybody they ass the fuck home, we'd be fine.
They said they're gonna send them home next week though. So
I mean, no,
let
send
them
them
work
home
from
next
home.
week don't change. I mean, what if the people asymptomatic?
They probably ain't
Then they
have-
pass it around their
You
crib.
don't want their ass at home, nigga. You gonna fuck up. I'm gaming all day. Take their ass. back
No,
to
you're
work.
not gaming all day. You're bringing home the bacon so that your lady can get to making.
Well, she got paid while she was home.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing.
Hey, but what I'm saying to y'all is that
Not the Cambodians.
this Chinese virus,
This Wuhan flu. Wuhan is a province in China.
So
That's
what you-
why I said Wuhan flu, because it originated in the province. Don't blame everybody. Hong Kong ain't got shit to do with this. That's all right. That's the main reason. Is I don't want
hey
y'all.
man, I have a question. Y'all ever heard anybody from Canada getting sick?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, man.
I heard them
Listen-
from Canada.
No, there's been a bunch. So I follow a podcast, not a podcast. Follow a YouTube channel called Canadian Prepper. This nigga's been literally playing on this for his whole life. This nigga's so geeked. Every video he drops, this nigga's like, "See, I done told y'all how this shit was gonna go. When I went to Costco and got all the bags of rice, y'all said I was crazy. But now I'm light skinned and I'm mad.
Ain't no rice.
because I told y'all.
I ain't seen no rice.
No, there is none.
Oh no, there's plenty of rice in Costco, but you gotta upgrade your life.
No, I don't go to
No. You gotta get a truckload. You just gotta get like a half a
pounds.
truck. No. I buy 2 pound rice because
I don't
I just
eat
got
that
2
much
people.
goddamn rice.
Rice lasts a long time, though.
Rice lasts a
It
long
does.
time.
And rice
and
can
pretty
stretch
much-
out.
I got like 2 bags. I'm good.
Well, yes, that's what I'm saying. You already have rice.
Yeah.
Rice is.
I
rice,
just thought it wasn't
like
in
all
there.
things. Rice is your basement. It's your bottom bitch. It's there to keep you alive in case of things going wrong. Because you can always boil some water, add some beans. It's not going to be
Beans,
the
you gotta
best
have some
meat.
chicken. You
Yeah.
don't even gotta have
I
a
mean,
good
you may not
recipe.
have chicken because a lot of places. I mean,
Oh, nigga, I got chicken.
A little
No,
bit
no,
of
I'm
Mrs.
saying
Dad,
we all
salt
got
free.
chicken now.
You know, salt free because you know.
I'm letting you know, nigga, I got chicken.
I'm just saying we all got chicken now.
Oh, I got
I'm just
chicken.
saying, like,
Yeah.
if we do this
And
podcast
turkey.
in a month, we may not have the same
Nigga, I
chicken
have chicken in a
supplies.
month.
I mean, look, man, you can go to Home Depot all you want till not Home Depot, Food Depot all you want till Food Depot run out of chicken.
All right, nigga, I don't need to go there. I'm telling you, I got it.
I mean, nigga,
freezer,
stop.
ready.
Nigga, I'm
Deep
trying to give you
freezer.
the way out so
Nigga,
that you don't
nigga,
tell
you
people.
come. I need somebody. I'm trying to be a rapper again.
You're not the baby.
Kung flu, nigga. Come to you. I don't know.
No, nigga, you should have said Kung Flu.
He had a good run.
You
but
had a
Yeah.
good one, but you messed it up.
Whatever.
But
So
no.
this Chinese virus is just
It's
running
the
our
Wuhan
lifestyle.
flu. Stop blaming Hong Kong. I'm not gonna let y'all throw these niggas under the bus. I don't care about the rest of China, being honest here, but I care about Hong Kong.
Yeah, this Chinese virus is
This
just devastating my life.
Wuhan flu.
You know what I'm saying? And what happened to my body, my choice? All y'all niggas want the government to shut down? I want to do stuff still. Like, go outside.
Yeah, speaking of the
Whoa,
whole
whoa,
government
whoa,
thing and stuff, like, what's this about us supposed to be getting this whole $1,000 check?
Nah,
Supposed
this
to be coming
$1,000
around?
check thing is a myth.
It's a myth.
It's like
I heard
Frank
that
Ocean
too.
being a good singer. It's a myth.
He is not a good singer. He's a great songwriter, though.
Yeah, great
Who we talking about
songwriter,
again?
but not a good
Frank
singer.
Ocean.
Oh, Frank Ocean. Oh,
Yeah, Frank Ocean's a myth.
Have you heard him live?
Shout out to
He's
in
trash.
the lounge.
Just like Janae Aiko.
Oh no, Janae Aiko is great in the record studio, man. Her last album is great. We're gonna talk about that later today.
In the record studio.
Yeah,
It is the fuck girl anthem of, I guess, the next 2 years, because ain't nobody else gonna release anything.
All you hot girls, y'all had Wuhan flu, Chinese Kung flu the whole time, and that's why your ass is hot. I'm telling you, that's what was going on. Hot girl, you check your temperature, and that's why you spread it all to the men and the women of the country. All right?
I mean, if they had done that, nigga, you know how much these hot girls get around. There'd be a lot more cases, nigga.
You see all
we
these
wouldn't be,
cases.
we wouldn't be at 25,000. We'd be at like 2.5
Oh shit,
million.
Rand Paul got it.
Who?
Oh man, Rand Paul,
Rand
he's
Paul.
old, nigga. He's old. It's his time.
I
mean, I like Rand.
Rand ain't that. Oh, that's his son.
Oh, Rand Paul.
Yeah, the
sorry.
senator. The one
Oh,
still
well,
in there.
fuck that nigga, man. He always being a contrarian.
He's a libertarian.
Exactly, he's a
That's what they are.
libertarian. Fuck him. I hope he not dies, but I hope he gets crippled.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, it's
pretty
fucked
hurtful.
up, but at the same time, have you seen how that nigga votes or how he argues for things? That nigga's always like, I mean, we could give poor people money, but what would that teach them?
Hey, that nigga's logical sometimes.
No. He is logical
I like
sometimes.
him on gun rights and the military intervention.
His gun rights
and
arguments
military
are very
intervention
well
worldwide.
versed. His no more military intervention is great, but we have 10,000 other issues, and he's always to the craziness of it.
It just depends on what it
Look,
is, like everybody.
All in out, all we trying to say to the people out there is y'all like take this serious. This is something that's
I don't know, man.
man. I don't know
I
because
think
like
you should take it serious, but
This is like
somebody-
y'all niggas acting scary.
No,
I'm not saying. Just be cautious. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just like this is something that people should be doing anyway. When you go to the bathroom, wash your damn hands anyway. You're supposed to be washing your hands. When you go to the bathroom or you touch certain surfaces, you're
Since
supposed
niggas
to.
not washing their hands, next exercise is going to be blocks. All right.
What this feels like is it feels like we all are in one kindergarten called Earth, and a few niggas keep not washing their motherfucking hands.
Wash your
so the
hands.
rest of us can
They're
go
like, don't touch your face.
Listen.
You know how hard that is when you tell me not to do it.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? I was in
You know
Walmart.
how hard it is.
I was in
know it's
Walmart
hard,
the other
but
day.
do it.
Listen to Future, mask off, face, stuff like that. But I had my mask on, and I went in the bathroom, did my little thing, and dude walked out of there and didn't even wash his hands. Like
A lot
he
of niggas
literally,
don't wash their hands
he
when they pee.
literally,
I
like,
wash my hands before I pee.
yeah, wash your
I
hands
wash
before
my
you
hands
pee.
before and after.
But
Oh,
he was
not
taking
after,
a
just
shit.
before.
He was
it
taking a
after.
shit.
I don't want no flu on my dick.
Yeah, dude was taking a shit, came out of there and just walked right past me and went right outside.
What race was this nigga?
It's black.
What?
It's black dude.
Niggas.
I've never
come
seen
on.
a black
God damn it,
person
nigga.
do
I've
that.
seen plenty of men not wash their hands,
I don't get it.
but they washing them now.
He didn't. Dog, this
dirty
is
nigga.
literally last week.
See, this
So
is how
he-
we're gonna get the new age Wuhan flu. It's gonna be 2.0 because
They
that
gonna
nigga
get
right
that
there.
Chinese virus.
That Wuhan 2.0 is gonna come down on us because of that nigga.
I don't know, man. 2.0 looks
R.I.P.
slow. I
though
think it's
to that one
3.0 now.
scientist in China, but we get to that.
I think it's
in part two.
that fast charging flu right now because it's.
I mean,
it's
we haven't even seen the first.
Have we
Okay, I have a
mentioned
question.
mutation? Go
Has
ahead.
anybody seen any news reports where a black person has gotten the coronavirus?
Yeah,
'Cause
plenty.
I
There's
One on
haven't.
CNN.
Kevin Durant has it right now,
Really?
and Charles Barkley. But we don't care if Charles Barkley has it
I like
because he's an
Charles.
asshole. But Kevin Durant,
I
we
like Charles
really don't care if he has it either.
hey, listen.
But some niggas in the Lakers had it. And we cared about them because they on the Lakers.
that actor has it too.
Idris.
Idris Elba.
Yeah,
And
we
white.
care about Idris Elba.
Not Idris.
And his
Yes,
wife.
Idris.
Not
And his
Idris.
wife.
It's better here. If
No.
it come to Morgan Freeman, we got a problem.
No,
Yeah.
if it comes to Morgan Freeman,
Yeah,
we
he's
about
God.
we
I
about
think
to
I
box
speak
with
for
God.
all
Yeah,
women that we
that's
care
God.
more about Idris.
Yeah, a lot of people say I look like him.
Ugh.
No, not a lot of people. I mean, your reaction was
I'm
right.
sorry.
No. Your reaction was right. This nigga always bring this up. This nigga always bring this shit up. We done told him a million times to stop doing it.
People have said it.
You are the people who said it.
That does not matter.
It does not
You know,
matter.
Nah, I would give you more
man.
like a Jediah.
I don't know who that is.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
Nah, people like I got
said
Morgan
that
Freeman
Jediah.
thing at least twice.
I
Nigga,
give
you
you
got-
more of
you
like
got
a
I don't know,
Jediah.
man. Maybe common, but not.
Not even common. Jediah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You got down.
I got
there.
Morgan Freeman,
You went
so-
from 3 niggas down.
I don't know if that's
You like-
down.
You went from
You like
nigga is
this
a
broke
classic,
on
man.
common.
to Jediah.
That nigga name is Jedediah, but we don't.
Okay, well, whatever you want to call it.
Jedediah.
Jebediah, whatever Diah. You know what I mean?
Whatever. I see Morgan. I see Idris. They call me Young Idris.
Nigga, you called yourself a young Idris. Don't count.
That's still a person.
You don't count when you call
Young
yourself.
Idris.
Oh, my
Nigga got a
goodness.
Feedris.
What's a Phaedrus?
Exactly.
That rhymes.
That does not rhyme. You're making up words.
Nigga the soul.
Anyway,
you gonna bring out
let's
the
let's move on to something else.
Good.
Oh yeah, as far as them checks go, he mentioned that. We didn't talk about.
Yeah, no, you
key
mentioned
waiting
it.
nigga. You know, they let
Hand
niggas
sanitizer.
out of prison.
said
I'm
what?
sorry, out of jail.
Who?
They let niggas out of jail.
Yeah, they're letting people out of jail in places that just don't want to deal with it, like New York. But I mean, New York been trying to let people out for forever.
Atlanta did it too.
Did they?
I mean, Atlanta did it, but it's not like as bad as it is in other places. Because you know, in Philly, the police officer told people, "Look, if your car gets stolen or somebody breaking your house and don't hurt you, we'll try to catch them. But if we don't, it's on you." And Pensacola, Florida, told people, "Good luck, niggas."
Yeah, you saw
It's the
people
purge.
like going in grocery stores stealing stuff, saying that the police ain't gonna come to no petty crimes like that.
In Philadelphia and Pensacola, niggas lawless.
People don't understand why Donald Trump's not doing this Defense Act of Powers. Y'all don't understand. That's government being able to overtake businesses as they see fit. You don't want that shit.
Well, he's not, but he is. Because he already got one manufacturing company that makes cars, Nissan. And he got them to say that they're going to make ventilators.
Ford and GM, he asked them too.
Yeah, but you know Ford can't make shit. And GM is going to get stuck in the union hell that they normally get stuck in. So by the time Ford and GM actually get ventilators, it'll be August.
The Democrats want martial law.
I mean, the Feinstein-ocrats want martial law.
I don't want no martial law.
No, the Feinsteins want martial law. Because California, when Newsom threw down the book, everyone's like, I can't believe California can do that. You've never seen Californian Democrats?
All these red
You remember,
states.
they're the ones who took away the fact that we could all bear our arms outside in California. You remember, that was Reagan. So the fact that you didn't realize that Californians will impose whatever they need to impose to get your ass in line means that you don't follow history, which means you're going to lose. No matter how this goes. But you're right. We shouldn't want Trump to just full out
where they
use the
manufacturing
defense.
this stuff at.
Well, they're not going to bring the manufacturing back. That's the problem.
Yep, because it's Chinese fluke.
No, they're not going to bring the manufacturing back because I hate to tell you this, my nigga. If you can make $100, remember how we were talking not so long ago about asking Bloomberg about those 50-cent inmates? And we were going to pay them 52 cents because Bloomberg was paying them a quarter?
No, we were going to pay them $1.
No, we're going to pay them 52 cents.
Okay, 62. We were still working on it.
I mean, hey, man, if we get them to 66, they're getting paid what women make on $1.
I mean, depends on the job. Everybody knows that's a myth.
I mean, it's not a myth.
It is.
It's not a myth.
It is.
It's not.
It depends on the job.
No.
We can't go job by job basis.
We can go job by job
And women
basis.
deserve to make less, just depending on what they do.
Nah, they don't.
They cost more for health care.
I mean, nigga,
They take
that's
more
a
days
societal
off.
cost. If we
They
want to
take
have
more days off.
Look, I'm not disagreeing that they
I'm
take
just-
more days off
For
if
the
you're
kids.
looking at the overall population of women.
For the kids, they have to.
Well, no, they don't have to.
Actually, that would make us needing
That's
to
not my
be
fucking responsibility.
making more though. Like
But
if we
that's the whole-
That's your kids. Nobody told you to do that.
See, now you're sounding like the black libertarian, being like, I don't even have to pay for you, but no,
don't pay for
it's
your
a societal
kids.
cost. If we want to have kids,
And that's why
Right.
they get
then we have to
0.66
incentivize
better.
women. Do
And
you
then
want
it
to be
depends
Japan?
on the job.
Sir, do you want to be Japan?
Depends on the job.
Do you want to be Japan?
Depends on the job.
Do you want to be Japan?
Because WNBA
Okay,
players
so
should
you
not
want
make as
you
much
want
as
to
the
be
NBA
look.
players.
Nobody's talking about celebrities, all right?
Here we go talking about the
We're not
WNBA.
talking about
We're not
celebrities.
talking well, actresses.
we're talking about average.
It depends
But
on the
actresses,
job.
but actresses are getting better at doing collective bargaining. So
Well,
they're not
actresses-
having the same things anymore
Yeah,
that
yes,
they were
they are.
complaining
Wait a
about
minute,
before.
did he say
They're
actresses?
folding. Yeah. They ain't no female ever been The Rock. Never.
What do
The
you-
Rock makes like
No, The Rock
Hey,
has
man,
a very
listen.
expensive brand.
Listen.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
I think at
ain't
some
never-
point
ain't
in
no
the
female,
future,
ain't no female Tom. What's that nigga name?
Listen.
Tom
Short
Hanks?
nigga. Short
Tom
nigga.
Cruise?
Tom Cruise. There's never been one.
well, no, there was
wait a
one
minute.
woman.
Wait.
Ripley was pretty good.
I'm gonna stand up for, you know what I'm saying, the women on that one, because
I mean-
there's some good female actresses
I'm
out
not
there.
saying they're not good or anything. No one cares if they're good. It is if you're famous, people go see your movie. What woman-led movie that you was like, I'm gonna go see that because she's in
Wonder
it.
Woman, Gal Gadot.
That's new, and that's one.
I know Gal Gadot is early into
And that's
her
the only
career.
movie.
I know that Gal Gadot is early
Name
in her
another
career.
movie besides Wonder Woman that she was
I
in.
wanted to see what's her name in
Crickets.
Wanted?
Crickets.
What's her name?
I forget
With
what
the big
person
lips.
was in
Damn,
it.
what's her name?
Unfortunately,
Angelina
I can't
Jolie.
speak
Angelina
up for
Jolie,
this
yes.
because
In the Wanted.
No,
I
Angelina
don't watch
Jolie.
TV, so.
Angelina Jolie
Even though
was
it's
the
an old
closest
movie,
example
but-
that we probably had to that. But the problem is she took all that time off to raise some other kids, and that was not the best of ideas. Pay the
It
niggas.
is what it is. I'm just saying, depends on what it is.
I'm just saying, if you're married to Brad Pitt and it's you and him, you two need to get shit figured out for your kids.
If they don't bring in the bucks, they shouldn't get the money.
Well, again, depending on the women and the movie that they're actually portraying, women are getting better roles as time goes forward. Back in the early 90s, they was getting what?
I watched that new Charlie's Angels movie. None of them bitches deserve to get paid. That movie was terrible. If you go watch it, every man in there is evil, and they just terrible. The 90s Charlie Angels movie was so much better than that movie. It makes no sense.
But
that
the
movie was
90s
terrible.
Charlie's Angel was just a better movie written by a better person.
We gonna see
because
how
it was written by a man.
we gonna see how Black Widow turns out.
Well, we're not going to see how Black Widow turns
We gonna see how
out
Black Widow
because
turns out.
they pushed that shit all the way back to August, and probably they're going to push it back
I
again.
understand it, but we'll see how it goes, man.
Black Widow wasn't
I
gonna-
just have knowing what's going on in the industry because I'm in it now. I have a newfound respect. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
no, I
So-
think
respect and
I
being
think
logical.
Scarlett
are two
Johansson
different
is a
things.
great actress.
I didn't say I didn't
She
respect
just
them.
needs to shut her mouth.
It's logical. Like, you just being logical. I'm gonna tell you a little secret about Black Widow. It wasn't. No one was really super excited to see that movie.
I was excited to see Black Widow to see the story.
No one says that out loud because you don't want to sound like a dick. But raise it up. I don't
Raise
care.
it up. So part of the problem is they should have done this movie before she died. Because
Correct.
by doing it after she died,
What's the point?
I know how it's going to end up. Even if you're like, but we're going to lead to another, you've already killed her. And now y'all talking about bringing Tony back, but you ain't said shit about bringing Black Widow back.
Okay. And what else we got?
This is true.
But no. Scarlett Johansson's only problem is the fact that she keeps opening her damn mouth.
I don't have a problem with her. I told you I respect them as actors, but you wanting fair because you have a vagina, that's not fair. You should be wanting fair compensation.
This is why.
That's what
remember
you
at the
deserve.
beginning of the conversation, I said throw the celebrities out because they skew all the stuff.
Well, I have a comeback for that. What about the U.S. soccer teams? The men make more than the women, but the women has more viewers. No, the women has more viewers. You want to
know how you were fooled? You want to know how you were fooled?
Go ahead.
When they
Tell
said
me
they
how
have
I was
more viewers,
fooled.
this is the World Cup, right?
And the women won, and the men didn't.
Okay, how many people around the world watch the Women's World Cup? This is how you were fooled.
Know.
Okay, it was like 100 million, right?
Okay.
I'm telling you, off the top of my head. I can't remember the exact number.
No, we can't remember the exact numbers because we looked this up because we already had this argument.
And then compare it to the Men's World Cup.
Okay.
It was watched by, what was that, 2.3 billion people? Or was it 3.3?
Okay.
So
I'm just speaking strictly on the U.S. teams. I'm not talking about worldwide teams.
This is for the world. So the men's on a larger stage made more money. That women do not deserve the same amount of money as men because they did not generate the same amount as men. Because the Americans watched Americans
we're talking about
did
the
watch.
Women's, right?
Huh? Women's soccer.
We're talking about U.S.
Yes.
U.S.
The women's.
Okay.
No, U.S. World Cup. They won the World Cup.
Right. The women did. Yes.
And the men, they lost. They didn't even. They didn't even make it.
Badly.
Correct. They didn't even make it.
Right.
But the World Cup. If we're watching them both, we're judging them by the world. More people watch the World Cup in America for the women's. I agree. But around the world,
More people watch.
More people watch the men's.
More people watch the men.
But the problem is
by
that,
like 14, 20 fold. So they don't deserve the same amount of men.
But as far as women, they didn't just make money off of the viewers of the World Cup. They made money off of endorsement.
But that's part of the problem. So I'm going to be in the middle here at Switzerland.
Okay.
The argument that he's trying to do and doing not as great a job.
Whatever. I'm doing a great job.
I'm glad that you think you are. But the thing that he's trying to get onto is, you're right. Maybe they have all these other avenues. But the problem is that the amount of money that the men get so dwarfs it due to the amount of people
generate
and the amount of money that's generated and prostitution that it just throws and skews it out of the world. Are the U.S. women better than the U.S. men?
Hell no.
100 times yes.
But yes.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They were beat by a high school men's team.
I mean, sir, have you
You're
ever...
playing men like men. You can't judge men and women playing each other. Men.
Remember, they didn't do this against the young because they would have lost.
I know what you're about to do.
They both
you just said they were inferior because they were women.
No, I didn't say they were inferior.
No, you know they're not better than
but
the men's
you can't
team,
put a man up against a woman in certain.
That's what you're doing with the pay.
Tests. No, you're not. For example, in my profession, there are a lot of men who make more than women, and it shouldn't be the case. We do the exact same thing.
Yes, but that's why I'm saying you throw out the celebrities because the problem is, if you're right, if you're doing physical therapists and he's doing physical therapy and you have more experience than him or the same amount of experience as him, y'all do the same job, then you should be getting paid roughly the same amount.
And there's a couple factors when it comes to like massages. Like men would rather get a massage from a woman,
then that
and
means
women would rather get a massage from a man.
No.
Most women want to get a massage from a woman.
I don't know
because they don't want to. They don't want a man.
I'm just talking about from my experience.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Is your experience is the experience in the industry.
Well, she's in the industry, so I said my experience.
Okay,
all right. I'm not doubting what she's saying.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is, I'm going to get deep into my tissue. All right, I'm gonna get me a woman or a man.
And you've never seen some of the women,
right?
I know that's gonna be impossible. Men gonna be stronger.
No. There's
men
one
gonna be stronger.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna take you to a massage place, and I'm gonna have this woman give you a massage.
I've been to Hawaii.
No happy ending. She's gonna beat your ass.
And I had a real strong Samoan woman give me a massage. And it was,
I'm just saying. Do you
also,
think
the woman I'm talking about is also Samoan.
Do you think the man would have gave you a better massage?
No, because a small man's not going to touch you.
No, because the reason
a small man's not.
I'm not going to say he wouldn't, but it's just the fact that
I don't want the damn man massaging me, so I don't care about.
I agree. But all I'm trying to say is that the fact that
that's a job by job basis, and it's never going to be fair.
But it's not. But the thing about it is, we're asking for equality on a job by job basis.
Right.
Like when I look at stuff and I'm looking at what people are paid, and people are like, "Hey, man, I deserve this because whatever." I'm like, "No, the fuck you don't." If Becky doing a better job than you, guess who's getting the bonus, nigga? Becky getting the bonus.
Because you're woke. But
no, it's nothing to do with woke.
What about education? I'm going. You do a lot of stuff in there.
We got to do it.
And then we do health care. She's definitely going to cost the company way more money.
But we can't go based off of that because
vaginas cost a lot of money?
No. Vaginas cost way more to maintain.
Yeah. I agree. Vaginas do cost more to maintain, but men die sooner than women.
It's a societal cost.
Right? Like men die sooner.
No, men do die sooner.
Men
but
have more health problems because they don't
No,
go to the doctor.
women have more health problems.
No,
Men
have
have no
way more health problems.
Yes, because they
Okay,
don't go to the
look at-
doctor.
Address health problems.
For men, it's mostly
Men don't
heart,
address them.
kidneys. Yeah. No, you're right. We don't address it. But the problem is, if you don't address it today, in 40 years now, from now it blows up.
Yeah, but your baby already don't cost me 40, 50 bands.
But sir, you realize that
Wait,
if we
your
do
baby?
this all,
Have a baby, it's
she
like
has a
50
baby.
bands.
He's just going off of that because
Oh,
pregnancy
okay, that's the
is
reason
one of the
why.
most expensive things that we have.
And it shouldn't be.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. But the difference is that this is societal cost.
Oh, 100%. I believe it just depends on the job. Women should be paid just as much as men.
I know. That's what I was
But the
saying. That's what I was
problem
saying. In tech,
people
that
get
makes
rid-
no sense.
It depends.
No. In tech, it makes no sense because
Well,
we're
if
all
you-
doing the same job.
It depends.
In tech, it
She's
makes
gonna take
no
more days off. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Sir, everyone takes their days off,
But
nigga.
who take more days off? Women.
Men take more days off because
As soon as the
we're
female
more-
get pregnant,
this
she
is
gonna get.
statistics.
No, sir. Men take more days off because we're not looked down upon when we do take days off.
Well,
if a
man,
woman
of
takes a
course.
day off, we all assuming that Becky couldn't come into work, and it's some
She must
bullshit.
have stubbed her toe or something.
Exactly. People make up that kind of shitty ass things for women.
No,
even if a woman's
but they
taking a
leave the shit
legitimate
for
day
kids
off.
and all that fuck shit.
Now, the one difference that is equalizer is married men take off just as much time as women. Because married men are like, nah, nigga, I'm
Yeah,
getting
but
my
people
fucking
ain't
time.
getting married no more.
No, we are getting married, sir. We see the benefits in getting married.
There are a lot more benefits to men getting married than there are for women.
that's a
Yeah,
lot.
now
That's-
see, now
now that I don't
no.
know.
Now you're hitting on that female
There are
dating
a
strategy,
lot
and I
more-
see.
a lot more
Which,
benefits
shout
to
out to
men
female
to
dating
get
strategy. I
married.
know
There's
y'all
not
didn't-
really no big benefit to
No,
men.
there's
Yeah,
huge
there
benefits
is.
for men.
There is.
First of all, you live
There
longer.
is. Yep.
Second of all,
Fuck that. Don't
Bro,
care.
you know
Don't
what the
die
fuck?
anyway.
I'm gonna live long anyway.
No,
No,
sir, you're not guaranteed.
no.
And by you having a woman, just by you marrying a woman, your life expectancy goes up by like 10 or 15%.
That's not 100% true though, because
No,
somewhere
it
because
is.
that particular woman that you married can stress you out your life. You know,
No,
that.
sir. Again, you got.
Then why the hell did you marry her?
Exactly.
You gotta marry the right
See, you know how many
one.
people get married and then
Then they
realize
get
We're
divorced.
not saying walk out the door, meet the
Exactly.
marry
We
the
didn't
next
say
person you
meet
see.
married.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But in that whole situation, it's like, damn, I don't got married
It
thinking
just-
that this is gonna
I
happen.
believe it
That's why I
benefits
said
women more,
100%.
just depend on their age.
That's why I said it's not 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are saying that when you
That's
get
where
married,
it comes
that's
taking
the
a make a
period.
common
That's
sense
not what's gonna happen.
decision.
If we're going based off numbers, it's going to benefit men.
Yes.
10
It depends
times
on
out of
her
10.
age.
Exactly.
Women love to get married.
If you marry the right one, then yes. But
ain't no such
you're
thing as
not,
the right one. When you marry,
I mean,
the,
no, there's multiple people out there that you could be compatible with.
Yeah.
It's not even close. But I
Right.
hear the arguments you're making, and this is
Yeah,
why I
I'm
wanna
not saying
I
don't
wanna
get
drill in on
married.
this topic is that, sir, the life expectancy is one. Mm-hmm. The second thing that goes into it for men is that more than likely you're going to make better choices because you're
Yes.
married.
yeah, of course,
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes.
Again, these two things raise your life expectancy. Like if you don't get married, you make it into your 60s. You're like, people are like, God damn.
Right.
Now the thing about it is, and the thing that R. Reed wanted to say but didn't say is that if you get married and get divorced, you get pretty much the same benefits because being married once increases your longevity because a woman's going to raise your level. The same way that if you marry a woman, no matter what her social economic status is, she immediately is going to come up to yours because if she gets divorced, she's going to take half. If she stays with you, she's going to
that
hopefully
sounds
raise
like
you.
a benefit for women and not men.
No, no.
Exactly.
That's a benefit
Exactly.
from divorce, not from actually being
Well, no,
married.
what I'm saying is raising her status up.
What's the benefit of marrying women nowadays?
The benefit of
Health
marrying a woman
benefits,
is
longer
all the
life.
things that you were making fun of earlier when you were saying that, oh, so who's going to take care of the kids? By a woman being married to you.
That's her job.
No, by a woman
How's
being.
it her job?
Well,
Didn't you
'cause
help
women-
procreate them?
The benefits of a man being married to a woman
Yes.
is more than likely you're going to be able to out earn what you could have earned normally
Yes.
because you're now a man who's married. You have someone taking care of your kids, and that's one less thing for you to worry about.
Yes.
More than likely, also now in your case, it's going to be different because you like to cook, but also you're going to have meal prepping and all kinds of other benefits that are specifically.
You
for
are
you.
that's
really
only
giving-
that's only
You're
if she
really
can do
giving These
that.
terrible women.
Not
out
all
here-
females can cook.
You
bro.
choose the
Well,
right woman,
I'm
man.
not dating terrible
No,
women.
just because she can't cook
Choose
does not
the
mean
right
that.
woman.
Wait a minute. Just because she can't cook does not mean that she's not the right woman.
If she
That is, she is
if
not the right woman.
No, she's not.
Because no, wait a
If
minute.
she cannot cook, she is not the
If
right
she
woman.
can't cook, she's not the
Agree.
right woman for you.
If she
I
cannot
agree.
cook, she is not the right woman.
I agree.
She's not the right woman for you pre-40. After 40, nigga, anything
All I'm
goes.
saying is this because like Ari, he can cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He doesn't necessarily have to get a woman that can cook. She can probably kind of do something.
No.
But
No.
this is different.
No.
But out of
no.
everything, if she was perfect everywhere else except for cooking, you
Yeah,
wouldn't talk
then
about
why?
it.
What does she have that's going to make it the difference? Because not having
Shit, maybe she bring home food.
Hey, men are fairly simple creatures.
Oh,
man.
she's bringing home the food. This nigga got the paycheck. He's paying for food.
Yeah,
his
but
whole
shit,
goddamn life.
maybe she's doing it too though.
Men
You know
are
what I'm
fairly
saying?
simple creatures, sex and food, and takeout get old after a while. When you get around this
Not
age,
takeout.
No,
I'm
no,
talking about
he
like
meant that she's buying the food for you.
like she's like bringing home groceries
But the
and
problem
stuff
that
like
he's
that.
forgetting here is the fact that more than
nigga, I
likely,
just was at work. I don't want to cook every night.
I didn't say every
I'm trying
night.
to cook once or twice a week. You
I
got
didn't
other
say
days.
every night. I'm just.
Did they give us leftover for 4 days? Then that's the rest on you.
I
don't think I'm asking too much.
If you made it and it's left over 4 days, that is on her.
Yeah, you got the rest of the days.
The
I
same
got
way-
I'm
like-
just saying, there's some people
like
out there
Sunday
who.
dinner.
I'm just saying, there's
I
some
wanna
people out
spray.
there who don't mind cooking every day. You know what I'm saying? There's some men out here that's like, man, I'll do all the cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't even care. You know, because I like
Well,
my
tell
food
them
made.
niggas to leave their
I'll be taking
vagina
away.
at home and get you a woman that can cook.
First and foremost, them niggas ain't got vaginas. I
Yeah,
see
them niggas
your
ain't got
point,
vaginas.
but
That's
the-
all I'm trying to.
but
All
the-
I'm trying to say is when y'all say, "Oh, it's all nothing but beneficial for men to get married," I
is.
agree, but I agree to an extent. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all right,
Because
all right, we can
because not all marriages meet. Not all marriages are 100%.
Well, then we didn't say the good thing. Most of these women ain't worth marrying.
No, a lot
I'm
of
75%
not going
of
to agree that most.
a lot of these black women are worth marrying. At the same time,
No, they're not.
y'all niggas love the ratchet.
Can y'all not agree with me when I say that all marriages are not 100%?
I mean,
No.
yeah,
most
we know
most
that.
marriages, the
That's
contribution
all I'm saying.
The contribution to your wife or your husband in marriage goes up and down. Everybody ain't always. Sometimes
I think
you get
most
hurt.
of these women, 95% of women think they're marriage material are not marriage material.
Sir, that
That's
is
an
a bull-
Large ass
exaggeration.
number.
That is
Large
a
ass
very,
number.
bullshit.
Now the problem is you
big
think you marriage material
exaggeration.
after you don't have 2 kids and been gangbang Betty your whole life. You think that you wifey material now. But now see those women right there, a lot of women with these kids and all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, you're just not. If you get married, that's good. But were you marriage material?
So are you saying that people can't grow up and change?
Well,
I
that's
don't
what
give a fuck if
he's
she
making.
changed. I'm holding her accountable.
That's his argument. His
you know.
argument is that people don't change.
I didn't say that she couldn't change, but
blood
I ain't
of
got.
Jesus is
I'm
on this
still
woman.
looking for that chick who didn't have to change.
Well, first and
She was
foremost,
good at
So
the
you
beginning.
want a virgin?
She's good
That's
at
a
the
no,
free.
no, he
I
didn't
didn't say
say
she
he
had to
wanted
be a
Yes,
virgin.
there's a virgin.
Nobody said that.
He didn't want a virgin.
I don't want a
Oh,
whore.
okay.
There's a difference. I don't want a woman who's been promiscuous with a lot of people and then had
As
kids
you
by a lot
have.
of people. That's
As you-
different. I'm a man. Anyway,
But see, that's bullshit
standards.
because
No,
you're
that's not a double
not
standard.
even that
It
person.
is a double
I
standard.
told you how it
yeah.
goes. What is
It is
sex?
double.
Is sex?
It's a double standard.
Is sex transactional or is sex
Nigga,
personal?
everything is transactional.
All right. So if sex is transactional, then what you're telling me is that she's a product.
Everyone's a product.
Think about
So
it like
are
this.
you a product?
Think about it like
No,
this.
men and
you've had
women
a
can't
lot
be
of
compared.
sex.
Think
Why
about
not?
it like this.
Because
A
men
key-
are men and women are women.
No. Women and women can't be compared. But yeah, you just make comparisons.
Yeah.
to women
Right,
that don't
exactly.
Listen,
You
Apples
just-
and oranges, bro.
You just
No.
compare.
I was
you
on.
just
Think about it
compare
like this: a key that can open up any lock. That is a master key.
Master
but
key,
that is a
but
shitty-
a lock that can be opened by any key. That's a shitty lock.
Sir, that is a shitty analogy.
No, it's wonderful.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
great.
shitty analogy.
Look, bro, I'm
Made
just
by a
saying.
fuckboy.
You can be
That's
gang bang
right.
Betty, but if you
That's
come with
right.
4 little fuck trophies, I don't want your little fuck trophies.
First and
I'd rather
foremost.
find a chick who was gang bang Betty and didn't have the little fuck trophies to come along
Again,
with her.
sir, can we stop with the gay bang Betty?
Gang
Because
bang
at the
Betty.
same time, that's not even the worst thing that you can have. Again,
I think I'm cool with maybe 1
sir,
or 2
sir.
at most.
Yeah,
You're
I feel you on that.
hyping on.
And that's if the dads are around to
You're
some extent.
grasping on certain things.
Those women are a large contingency.
How many
those are
children
the-
do you
Yeah,
have,
man.
sir?
It doesn't matter what I
How many
have.
children do you have?
matter
He
what I
only has
have.
It
one.
does.
I only have
He only has
one.
one.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't-
just making sure.
I don't want her to have more than me.
Wondering if you had little trophies out there.
Nah, he ain't got 2 niggas aside.
Talking
The two of you keep going around the whole issue that
Hey
we're
man,
saying.
you
here.
real petty for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I am petty for
You're
that one. I don't
petty
give
for
a
that
shit. But it is what it is. Do the CT if you want.
It's all about the kids.
It's not about the kids. 'Cause you niggas don't want the kids.
Oh,
Fuck them niggas that got them kids.
What do you mean anybody kids? One of us already got kids.
I mean, yeah. you
Don't make
got
my
kids.
goddamn kids. I don't care about them kids.
I mean, we know.
And we
you're
all
petty.
know the kids, your kids don't matter because they probably won't live with you. They'll live with the mother. So her bringing her kids to your
But then
house
she
is
got to
like,
still deal with the baby mama drama
No, you don't.
and
Well,
the child
that-
support.
That's a whole different story.
Ain't no
That's a
child
whole different
support.
story. getting back to the overarching thing, which was paying for stuff for women. We have a societal cost for women because they're the ones that spit out babies. We have to have a certain number of population. And I'm sorry, it's not about your feelings. It's about what we need to overall do. Much like you were saying that black women need to stop aborting these babies, we got to figure out a way to deal with these kids that we have currently.
I told you what we have to do. We have to change men, not women. Like you talking about raising your son, talking about, man, I'm going to give me a girl half game. Like, nigga, no. That bitch is problem. When she go both ways and she's confused, nigga, leave her alone.
Well,
you
I'm
want
not
you
even
a
saying
nice
she's confused.
Jesus woman.
If
she
she
still fuck, but she pray.
Again,
You still fuck, but you pray.
You can get women
Both
to do
hands.
all of that.
On our knees.
My main thing is that we need to address this as an inter-black issue.
You got to change the men, not
But we need
women.
to start with
Women
church.
follow suit. I'm just sorry to tell y'all. Women follow
No, it's
suit.
not
I
that.
agree.
It's not,
I
it's not a sorry
actually-
thing. Women see a leader
Yeah.
and they follow the nigga's leader.
know
Currently,
what?
the nigga's future. But at the same time, we gonna change.
There's a majority of women who are too.
Not a majority, nigga. Let's scale it back. There
A
are
lot?
some women.
No. There's a lot of
A
women.
lot of thoughts, because thoughts are
Of
all
women, that are out there that are just like, I'm not changing for this.
They're
this is
entitled.
exactly,
Again,
yeah,
you
exactly.
go
And
with
that's
the
why you
vocal
leave her ass
majority.
alone.
Yeah,
And you just
exactly.
fuck her and don't even
I'm just
worry
joking.
about it.
We don't even need to give them nut because they're not worth that.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like sometimes you got to get it out, nigga.
No, sir. You can't do that.
You can't. You can't.
You can't.
What I'm saying is treat her like she deserves to be treated.
Sir, again,
Give
this is
her
your
dick,
community.
and that's it.
I would almost say
You
could do
just
it with,
said you need to change the men, but
He got
now you
condoms on. He
talking
ain't nothing
about
there.
being
Dick and dip.
the
Well,
same.
He's not
men
trying
always
to
the
do
gonna
same-
wait.
He's
Men
going
always
away
gonna
from the chain.
Right.
Wait, men always
right.
gonna need
You
to catch
ain't
nut.
This is the future
changing
part
Well,
right
men
here.
always
in
gonna
any
need to
way,
catch a
shape, or
nut.
form.
Dick and dip.
If you-
Or you can work on yourself till you find yourself where you need to be, and that's fine. But sometimes a lot of men ain't built like that. I know niggas who went years without having sex, and I commend them, and I think they're
yeah.
very strong men.
Well, those are the niggas that you need to emulate.
Fuck
No,
them.
fuck
Help
that.
out your community.
Fuck them.
Sir, if you're not going to change it, then you're not changing the problem. The problem
bro,
is that
see,
the
what
men
I'm-
got to leave.
If you don't have a baby by her, you will be fine.
But
Do
you
not
have no
impregnate
control
her.
over that. We already talked about that with the black
Oh, nigga,
libertarian.
I got plenty of control over that.
You have no control over
Nigga,
that.
wear condoms.
Very, very controlled, bro.
Yeah, wear condoms.
34,
Yes.
no kids.
And put spermicide over it. Whatever you gotta do, make sure you cover your ass.
Sir, you can put all of that in there.
Nigga,
and there's
condoms are
still
like
that percentage
95%
chance.
good. That's on you.
Riker, how old are you? How old are you?
I am 30.
How many kids you got?
I have 0 kids.
All right, then.
But I also
You've been doing a
dated
pretty
the right
good
ones.
job.
I did. I dated the
You
right ones.
dated the right ones, but
It
you
don't
finally
matter.
marrying
You
this one.
still,
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, again,
They're all the right ones, but you marrying this one.
no, they.
So
I
what if
dated-
everybody other chickens and
yeah,
niggas can't be careful?
Exactly.
I didn't fuck anything that I wouldn't want to be able to have kids with.
Exactly.
What you're saying is that you will have sex with women who you wouldn't have kids with.
Right.
Which I'm saying is that you're still gambling. Now you might
Right.
say, nigga, this
I
is
never said you weren't gambling.
nigga, but
Nope.
you're still gambling. And if some of y'all, because statistically, if there's 100 niggas in the room, one of these niggas gonna be asked out if we all do what you just said. But the problem is that it's not like these niggas is fucking once. These niggas is getting their nuts out whenever they gotta get their nuts out. So that number keeps going up. It's like the Wuhan flu.
Chinese virus.
If you keep going up, saying all the shits, then eventually you're putting yourself in a position. And I'm not saying what to do with the white community.
How many kids you got?
Armstead,
I got 0 kids.
Exactly.
I know you have 0 kids, and God has been
Zero.
on your side so far. Or you're impotent. One of the two. You'll
I wear
find out later.
condoms.
Okay. You'll
Yep.
find out later. But
Trust me, he
the-
ain't impotent.
nigga, you could be impotent today or tomorrow.
Oh,
Don't know what that word means,
Let's
but-
just say control alt delete it.
I mean, you can control alt delete, but eventually, sir, everything biologically goes. Ain't nothing here. That's biblical.
Well, nigga, what I'm saying is,
Ain't nothing here to stay.
There are
That's biblical.
paths to changing, but it starts with the next generation and you move forward.
No, sir, it's got to start with your generation. We
Yeah.
can't wait on the next generation. Next generation, they way more
Nigga,
concerned
I'm
than
not
you.
worried about these niggas. I'm talking about my kids and moving forward. And
Yeah,
how
I feel
But
on
how
that.
can you tell your
It's
how
the
can
next
you tell your child
generation, bro.
anything if you don't follow what you preach?
Right.
Nigga, that's what you're supposed to do. You're a parent.
No.
No.
As a
Parents do not
Not.
follow what they're preaching. That's a lie that exists. I'm the only. Are you a parent?
Yes.
Nigga, do you tell your kids to do stuff that you've already done that you tell them not to do?
No.
That's a lie.
I try to do exactly what I tell my daughter to do.
Exactly.
But have you done stuff that you would tell her that you already did? That you
Like, have you ever smoked?
No.
Oh, drink?
have sex before marriage? Would you tell your daughter to have sex
Occasionally.
before marriage?
My daughter's only 4. We have not had that conversation
Exactly. Mine is
yet.
like 8. That's what I'm saying. When that conversation
had that
comes,
conversation.
what are you gonna tell her?
I'm gonna tell her, listen, obviously, you are here, and
I'm gonna
I
tell you a little secret.
and I
Kids don't
wasn't
draw that
married.
connection until they're like a little older. They're like, hold on, mom's not married.
yeah.
And she has a baby. They're not gonna
I'm
draw
like,
that.
babe,
They
listen,
don't draw
I
that
made some
direct
mistakes
correlation
whenever
to you.
I was younger. I made some mistakes when I was younger. I had to learn from those mistakes.
Correct.
And so I'm
Exactly.
telling you what I did because I don't want you to go down that same
Correct.
path
You
and
know she's still
experience
gonna
that
do it,
same
right?
pain that
That's
I
not
had to go
true.
through.
People who are honest with people who
Yeah,
tend to
you
be
gotta be
honest with the
honest.
kids tend to be good.
Now with that, I agree with that because that
I
doesn't mean it's always going to
100%
happen.
believe you're gonna tell your kids to do stuff that you've already done or you're doing, and it's just gonna be like that.
I mean, there's one thing I can tell them. I never smoked before, so
Yeah,
that's one thing I tell them.
I
Don't
can
ever
tell
smoke.
her. I can tell her that.
Don't never do no drugs. I never do no
Exactly.
drugs.
I never did any either.
Yeah, but when they see their uncle over there blazing, they ain't gonna give a fuck with you.
No, actually, I know I can look at my brother still sleeping on my parents' couch
Correct.
in his 30s
Correct.
and see me in my early 30s and
She got
a
property,
successful, multiple
doing
properties, my own business, and I could be like, listen, drugs gets you here, not drugs gets you
there.
here. So
But then they're gonna watch TV and see that these drugs got them
Not
there.
necessarily.
Not
I'm just saying,
That's part of being a parent.
Right.
Is that you control.
You
your
don't
children.
know.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You don't know. I guarantee you're gonna tell your kids to do stuff that you already doing, like be faithful to your wife, you be all this kind of stuff. It's life.
Sir,
Sometimes it
I'm
happens.
going to tell my kids to be faithful to their spouse because that's the right thing to do and what I'm
Right.
following. So
Exactly.
again, you can go on with what you want to go on. You can go down the tangents. You can make excuses for why you need to bang down.
You're a liar.
he
You're all
he just
liars.
wants the okay
Exactly.
for doing
No.
his dirt.
You want the biblical truth. I'm telling you
Okay
that
for
you're a
doing
liar.
his dirt.
You're a fucking liar.
I'm not a liar.
All
You
you're
don't know
fucking
me.
liars. Because I know a liar when I see one. You're gonna definitely tell your
You
kid to do
blind.
something.
Open your eyes,
She's
man.
4. You're gonna tell
Open
her
your
to do
eyes.
something that you never did, and then you doing it or still doing it because
Lies.
you tell your kids lies, and then it reveals
You
them the truth
clearly
of who
tell
you
your
really
kids
are.
lies if you think I'm telling my
Where
child
you
a
get
lie.
kids from? You see, you're lying right now. I said I got one kid.
First you try to deny
That
your
you
kid.
know of.
Exactly.
That you know
I'm
of.
pretty sure he know he.
That's the only ones
You
that
over here talking about you know how to make condoms buzz.
Exactly.
So that you know of,
I
you only
had
have
sex with my
one
child's
kid.
mother once, and we had a baby. That was it.
That's a goddamn lie.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
I don't know that.
Yes, he
I
does.
do.
The
You
lies
right,
you
but
tell.
you don't.
Oh, I know.
You don't, but he do, and that goes to show you you're a liar.
If I tell the truth, it don't matter how I got the truth. It don't matter how I got the truth if I know the truth.
Liar.
No, nigga.
You ain't never seen her.
I'm not saying I've seen it, but
You
I'm saying
don't
I
even
know.
know what she look like.
I do know what she look like.
Evil.
I do know what she look like. I know what you look like. I know what she look like.
The louder he gets, the more he lies.
Exactly. The
That's
louder
how
he gets,
we
the more he
know.
lies.
Just because you tell your lies in a calm tone don't mean nothing. All right?
No, this is exaggerated character.
That's the end of this podcast. Let's start a new one.
Actually, that's not the end of the podcast because we have a shit ton of relationship questions, so I had to break it up into two.
That's what she said.
So, your wife tells you she asked to stay at her boss's dinner party.
She sucked his dick.
You ask jokingly for her to send you a picture of the food, claiming it's probably whack. She sends you a picture, but it looks more like a candlelight affair than a dining room.
An intimate
Party.
candlelight affair.
Yeah, intimate one.
Just two people.
Then also you look at the
Reflection.
glass plate reflection and you see your wife is naked.
What?
What do you do, Armstead?
What do you do? She's naked.
Well, you can see it in the reflection that when she took the picture, she was also naked. What do you do?
I wait till she get home and ask her how much her raise was first.
All right,
And if
capitalist.
it's not,
Capitalist answer.
If it's not-
Armstead,
Ooh.
angry black man answer.
how
please.
much?
Oh,
Hold on,
Andy
wait,
Blackman?
pause. How much is enough?
I mean, we already said $1 million. we
It
already
ain't gonna be
went
a $1
over
million
this.
raise, and no woman's vagina is worth $1 million.
So this was in the lounge.
Oh, in the lounge, I don't care. I've never seen your women. I don't know your women.
No.
I don't give a
They're
fuck if I
saying
got
how much,
200 million.
how much could somebody pay you to sleep with your wife? And they're like, for $1
$10.
million, would you let her do it?
She gone at 10 bands cash.
So,
Why you looking at me, man?
I'm always looking at you.
You're the only woman in here, so
Why are you looking at her for safety?
Right. Yeah, look over there.
Yeah, look over there.
How much
Don't
did you
look
sell
at
your
me.
man for?
Oh, that's a good question.
The same way. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
how
you're
much
not
is-
lesbian.
And you know what?
You had to chill
As
out.
a woman, I would have to say it depends on what the other person looks like.
I don't give a fuck.
But I would say a minimum 25,000.
God damn,
you know,
I
you
don't
can,
give a fuck.
25,000? Y'all really don't give a fuck. I said
You
$1 million.
can-
I gotta have enough money for us to recover.
10
By
bands.
recover, I mean buy a
25,000,
spike.
I could buy another house. Like I can trust me. I can
10
level up that
bands, your ass is
25,000.
gone.
I could level up that
fuck.
25,000.
I'm thinking I wear on there. I think about 20 bands.
That
So
bitch
20
gone.
bands, you'll let your wife sleep with your boss. Oh, sorry.
Her
So with her boss.
If it's my boss, if I have a boss,
it's
it's going up.
Well,
Okay, how much is going up by?
A lot. I mean, you got to see that man
100
every day.
I gotta see that nigga. It's
Right.
gonna be up there.
Bands.
Yeah.
Do you have to see that nigga?
It's my boss.
It's his book.
Hey, nigga, you
Right.
get paid enough money, it ain't got to be your boss no more.
triple zeros. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
She gone.
If it's triple zeros, nigga, you can find
nigga,
another
you
job.
can have it for $250,000.
I mean, that's the truth.
For
though.
real.
Yeah.
That's the truth, though. Ain't nobody worth more than $250,000 if they already was thinking of being unfaithful and their boss just
Correct.
presented you with the.
Because if she
opportunity
asked
to
you
get
that
rid of her.
question, she don't want to be with you anyway.
What if your boss is a female?
Oh,
Oh, that's even better.
you probably would go 5.
If your boss is a woman, Armstead, then yeah, it's probably the number's probably gonna be lower.
Might be
For
free
me,
if I can join in. I'm joking.
I mean,
That's
you're
how
not.
she looks. Why go for free?
Oh no, I still want some money.
The question is, in that case, maybe free's good because then maybe the bonus becomes just yours.
Oh yeah, because that's the one with the money.
Exactly. Your boss is the one with the money in this scenario, so if she's with your boss.
And then she presented it to you, so she can't say that you were cheating on her, so she can't leave you and take your money.
I mean, yeah, because if she does, then the judge is going to see this whole affair. Keep these text messages, brothers. Keep these text messages. All right. Number 2.
Screenshot them, baby.
Can a man say no to sex? Now, we saw some ratchets at spring break, and they said that men cannot say no to sex.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones who was saying, oh, if I just start sucking his dick, he better perform. It's
That's
like,
rape.
okay, that's rape. But all right, I guess we're just going all the way out there. Going all the way out.
That's a wonderful question.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
a
you
man
just tell
say
her
no
no.
to sex?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
a man has the right, every right
Stay
to
woke,
say
black
no
man.
to
You
sex.
can say no.
At any point in the time, if she's sucking that dick wrong, tell her, no, stop it.
Just be like, stop, you suck.
I
I've
mean,
done that before,
remember,
actually.
bite force. We talked about that last podcast.
Make sure it's out.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bite force.
Make sure it's out.
Bite force. Watch out for that.
Ain't no ounce of teeth at all that feels good. Fuck bite.
No,
force.
we're not saying that. What we're saying is that it doesn't take much to bite a dick off.
Tomato,
It
tomato.
also doesn't take much to break a dick either. Yeah. So giving you the context. Last episode we talked about it, and there's a female security guard who, when she was corrections officer, who when she was talking to new inmates, because they always the rambunctious ones because they don't know how anything's going, they would always come in and say whatever, and she'd be like, look, man, you tell me to kiss whatever, suck whatever, touch whatever, but the amount of pressure it takes to break an erect penis is not very much, and I can either break it or I can bite it. If I bite it, I'm not giving it back.
I'm getting it back.
I mean, nigga, not if she eats it.
Eat a
Straight
dick.
cannibal.
She eats a dick for real, dog.
Hannibal Lecter.
Exactly, and then your big toe ain't gonna be enough to replace it. You can use both of them. It's still not gonna be the same.
Oh my God.
Take my thumb. Replace it.
Take your thumbs and your big toes. It's still not gonna be enough.
I don't want to rape no woman, but what I'm saying is a man should be able to say no to sex, even if she wanted. You should just be like,
I mean,
not tonight.
you're not
I got
going
a
there.
headache.
you're
I'm on
not going
my
to hopefully,
exclamation.
hopefully you're not
My
gonna
stomach hurt.
be put in that position where you have to say no. But if you do, Kangs, say no.
I had a bad burrito.
Don't uplift
Exactly.
me.
Hey, if you tell you got a bad
Don't
burrito,
uplift me,
that'll
nigga.
help you get anything. All right. So we all agree on that. All right. You find out your best friend is
We're
finally
gonna ask
dating
her,
the
can
woman.
women turn down sex?
I'm sorry. Can the man? No, she said yeah. She said no at the beginning.
What?
No, she said yes at the
You gotta
beginning.
reverse the question because she has.
Of course, women
girl
can
parts.
say no to sex.
Exactly.
I would
That's
just knock
plenty
her
of
upside the head and
times.
be like, take it. If it's your wife, she can't tell you no.
No, that's
a
actually what we
lie.
ruled against in the 1950s, sir. Spousal rape is a thing.
Yes.
It's
it
a very
is.
bad
Is it?
thing.
It
yes.
is.
Armstead, we
Really?
literally had to have laws to stop
sure?
niggas from doing this.
You sure?
Wow.
I think we need to change the laws in this country. Because if
We
she can
did.
take half your money,
We
she
did.
can take that dick.
We did because women were getting raped on the regular
Wow.
By their husbands.
by their husbands.
Nigga, you allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
Realistically,
Y'all are ridiculous.
factually, 1950s.
Yeah, because if she says no, I'll just go cheat on her like a real nigga.
That's,
Fuck you mean?
again, I'm not saying that's the answer.
Hey,
but that's the answer.
every reaction has a reaction.
Because I'm always going to have $40.
$40.
Take notes, ladies.
Take notes,
Not
ladies.
all the men in this room are marriage worthy.
Damn. that's-
Gold medalist, baby.
I mean, you keep saying gold medalist. I don't think you know what that word means. But
Next
finally,
one. Next one.
you find out your best friend has been dating the woman of his dreams. This man has low-key been pursuing her for 6 years, and she finally says yes and started dating him. When
Yes,
talking
Sam.
to you, you discover this is the same girl that you had a tender fling with a couple months ago. He also reveals that his work colleague and even his dad beat it first. Do you tell him? Do you take that shit to the grave? Or do you do something else?
Simp. You can tell him whatever you want to tell him. It ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, it ain't gonna matter.
He a simp.
Yeah.
You just let simps do what they do. You just watch them and be like, nigga. When it happens, you be like, bro, I didn't think that was gonna happen to you. I really didn't.
So you're not gonna warn
bad for
your friend that has.
Oh no. We watch niggas make mistakes because you can't tell a nigga nothing. Because somebody
You sound right now like what women say when they tell other women.
Oh, because women know better too. It's just a matter of if they like. Somebody always told me, you're gonna be a good friend or you're gonna be a great friend. So for 95% of your friends, you're gonna be a good friend.
Correct.
Armstead is the only nigga I tell them 100%. Nigga, you do what you want to do, but remember, I'm gonna tell you this is gonna happen.
Yep, exactly.
And you go from there.
He's 100% honest with me.
I tell him, I wouldn't care, and I don't never really care if his chicks like me because I don't like them.
Exactly.
They try to take my nigga away from me.
Exactly. They take what you say.
Boy, I remember that time, boy.
And they gonna win because I ain't never gonna give them no pussy. You can have them.
I mean, you can.
It ain't even fair.
You can. I mean,
It isn't fair.
Yeah.
But you got $40, right?
I got you, bro.
You can always give me some pussy.
He's not gonna give you $40 consistently.
He can always give me some pussy.
This nigga's not gonna give you no arranged relationship.
That shit get expensive.
Exactly.
Man,
Even if the nigga got it, he gonna be
like
looking at the
girl
girl
one time.
This nigga gonna be looking at the girl like, why am I paying?
I'm just saying.
Why am I paying all this $40
So fuck him.
for him? I
When I pay you to fuck me.
You know what? I'm taking this $40 back.
Oh shit.
See you on Saturday, 6
Yeah,
o'clock.
but I would never tell my friend anything about their chicks because I even like when my friends come to me about problems with their chick, I always tell them the same thing. Nigga, ain't if I could deal with it, is can you deal with it?
Correct.
Some people gonna be who they gonna be.
me.
You gotta see, can you live with it? Some niggas like sassy women, but I don't like sassy women. You come at me like if it's a joke every now and then, but I see niggas date chicks that just like blow up and sassy and just do petty shit. I don't like that shit. But other stuff I can deal with is like infidelity because I'm cheating anyway. So if you get mad at the moment, but it's just like, is I really
This is
thinking
where
about
we're going already.
Yeah, it just depends on the dude. Like most times I'd be like, you cool, bro. I think that she's a good woman. And then when them niggas fail, you be like, nigga, I always knew. I just didn't want to say that. Why you say that? Like, what could I say to you?
Well, there's nothing you can say when a man's made up his mind.
Oh, you can say it.
I mean, yeah, you can say some shit.
Nah, there's nothing. If a man's made,
There's some things that you
if
can
there's
say
a
that would
woman
make you
right
change.
now, sir, that you gonna spend $40 on. There's nothing I can say right now that's gonna convince you.
No. We're talking about the ones that
what
you.
I'm saying is you can say it, but should you?
Well, yeah.
I guess that's the real question.
No. Well, no, it depends. If you're a great friend, you just want to have it on record.
Records don't do nothing but go back in your face later. Because what if it works out?
If it works out, then that nigga gets to be right. And
But I would tell them before. What if they was getting married? Would you tell them before? Or it's alright, don't went too far.
I mean,
Oh shoot! If they had at the point of getting married, they don't went too far. You might as well keep that to the grave. I mean, that's something that you should have said like in the very
keep it to the
beginning.
grave.
If you're gonna say something, say it early.
Say it.
Well, yeah,
early.
don't be like that
Right.
one woman on that Facebook thing. She was like, if your best friend consoles your ex-husband and they end up getting married and now you all mad and whatever and they invite you to the wedding, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna tell them that I disagree to their union. First of all, you petty as fuck for that.
I think
And
that's
secondly,
hilarious.
if my mama come across that goddamn aisle and slap you in the back of the head, don't you say not a goddamn word. Because I'm sorry. That shit that you see in movie like, no, I'm gonna be the person.
Oh, that's
bullshit.
that's when your groomsmen and stuff supposed to go handle that.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck if
groomsmen,
it's a woman.
bridesmaids, people need to come
Yeah.
up there and just yoke her ass out of the
Or
goddamn
you gonna
church.
let me handle? I take in the back real quick before we get married. Like you gotta leave.
I mean, I think both
One
of
last
those
time.
One last pump. Just one pump. Because I'm never ever gonna cheat on my wife because black men are faithful. Right, guys?
I mean,
All
that
black
is
men faithful.
All black men faithful.
All black men.
Yeah. Never gonna ever cheat on my wife.
I'm gonna stay silent on this.
Well, because you're not a
Because you're
black
not a
man.
man, of course.
Yeah.
We already know black women are not faithful.
Well, that's a lie. Black women are some of the most faithful creatures on the
Yes,
on the
they
on
are.
the
To themselves.
No. Black women are some of the most faithful creatures on the goddamn earth. But these ratchets and these single mothers, y'all gotta avoid them.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Yeah, because
Shots fired.
single mothers are terrible.
No, not all
Single
single
fathers
mothers
are good, but
but
single mothers are terrible.
65% of them are terrible. There's a good 35%.
that's over half.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You got single mothers taking care of things.
Because you know she gotta know how to cook unless you order takeout all the time. That's
mean-
the thing about there's some good things about redeeming factors about single mothers.
What percentage of single mothers are on child or got their baby
Black
fathers on
women?
child support?
About
yeah.
70.
70?
I would
So
guess.
it's
Nah, it's
so,
probably closer
so
to
it's
like
a really
55.
black.
We're talking about actually getting paid.
Oh, I was about own getting it is totally.
I mean, but that's
No, I'm
the
talking
whole
about,
point.
I'm not on. I'm talking about getting it.
Yeah, again, I'm saying it's probably close to 55.
Because most niggas I know are on child support.
Yeah,
So-
it's just a lot of them just don't pay.
So it's either they are on child support or they getting money from their spouse, right? Or
Yeah.
they're
Well, yeah, you
No,
want
you
to
want to just start giving her money.
Yeah, you start giving her money.
That's what you do. Because sometimes the money ain't gonna be the same. But if you have given her money when times are good, she won't trip. Unless she
even
get it.
if times are bad, she'll understand.
Yeah.
But once you get that court order, nigga, they trying to take the same amount out your bank account every
And then you have no
fucking pay
choice.
period. And also, yeah, then you have no choice. You can't explain away to the court that you just lost your gig because this goddamn coronavirus.
They're like, well, your license gonna get suspended
Exactly.
and don't drive, and you get pulled over because of the curfew.
Also,
you
we
going to
taking
jail.
your guns because they come for all of it. They come for all of it if you get on that child support and you fuck up.
that Chinese virus.
They hit you with that Wuhan flu, man.
Let me ask you something. If you're not on child support, but you paying, you know what I'm saying?
Keep records.
You know what I'm saying? Not only, well, okay.
No,
that's definitely
make sure
something.
to keep the text messages or calls.
What
or
age
whatever. At that
do
point,
you
need to own
feel
Android.
like it's a point where you like stop giving it to her and you give it to your daughter?
Never
Or
to
whatever?
that.
At 18 plus, depending on who you're.
No, I mean, of course, I know 18 is a cutoff time. I'm talking about before 18. Like,
No, you don't.
If,
You don't
like,
do
if
it
your
before
daughter,
18.
like,
Never give it to them.
Not before 18. If they go to college at 18, then you start handing it to them. If they don't go to college, you hand it to them from 18 to 22.
Yeah, then you just change how you give it to them. You pay car insurance or some bullshit like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. You put them
car
on something like
insurance or
car
cell phone
insurance
bill.
or cell phone. That way they have one less thing that they got to worry about. I mean, the car insurance is going to hurt you the most, but it's going to make sure that your child is protected. Because, they're going to go by these fly-by-night companies and they
That
don't
shit
really...
gonna be way more for her off yours than on yours. Cause
Correct.
I think like a $85 deal on you would probably be less than for her. Could be like $215. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I about the same amount or more. Depending on how you get. And just know that when it comes to child support, there's never gonna be enough that you can give her.
Well, yeah, because there's always things that just come up. Like, kids get sick,
Yeah.
bad things happen.
But
I was just curious. Because I reason I asked that is because I figure like, especially if the baby mama don't be tripping like that. And once the daughter gets
I mean,
to, or your child gets to a certain
that's your
age,
mother- that's your
like most kids,
your
like I started
child's
working.
mother.
We started working when we was 15. You know what I'm saying? So what if she has the same, pushes you and she gets a job at that age and stuff? Not saying that.
I feel you, but it don't.
No, it don't matter. Even if she's got a
she
good
got her
job,
own
you
money.
still good.
No. What I'm saying is you still give money, but I feel like there's a difference between giving money to your daughter and giving money to the mother.
Yeah, but understand that it's the same regardless. No, it only matters if you give it to the mother. If you start giving it to the daughter, it don't exist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Until the child is old enough to be
Yeah,
able
when
to
you're
do their own
18,
stuff.
you'd be like, I ain't giving you shit. Fuck you. And after this graduation, I never want to see your ugly face again.
You're not gonna say that
I've
to your
hated you
child.
for 10 years.
You're not gonna say that to your child,
Bitch.
and you're never gonna
10
say that to your
years?
child.
To the mom.
No, you're not gonna say this to the mom either.
You don't
Because
know me very
again,
well.
the most southern thing you can do is be like, having this child with you has been one of the greatest things that I've ever done. I think that we've been great parents, and I'm sorry that your new nigga is never gonna be me. But me and my new wife and our 3 kids, we're gonna go over to the sundial. Can your man afford it? Because if not, I can pay. Because this is a crowning moment right here. Our daughter graduating from high school. So you know what? Just come on. And, bring his family too, because I know that y'all ain't got the same kind of cash flow because after us, my business just really took off because I had all that stress that was on me that's now back. So let's go to
This
the
is
sundial.
interesting from the male perspective because as a woman that is a single mom that has an ex on child support who the reason he got put on child support was because the first
paying.
year of her life he didn't show up at all.
He was busy.
He ain't claiming.
That nigga was
He
on
ain't
2K.
showed up at all.
He was on
Like,
Division 1.
so he got put on
don't
child.
know. So what happened
And
was-
so now I don't care what you thinking right now. Let me
What
get on my soapbox, Mr. Loud Talk over there. I got something to
he didn't know
say.
what was going on.
Let me talk.
Okay,
Let him-
okay, I just listen because you're a woman.
It's just interesting to hear this from the man's perspective because you over there talking about
Straight up,
later
baby.
on when the child is 18, you
yeah.
having built yourself up from that point and being like, let me do this for you, even though you're getting off of child
you gotta
support.
do it. You gotta do
However,
it for the kid.
I'm the breadwinner in this whole situation. Always have been the breadwinner. And homeboy on the side, he mad that he on child
You
support,
still
but the
fuck
first
him.
year of his life, he
That's not
didn't,
true.
step up.
But
So
no, he did. He
no,
did.
I was in love with him.
I
I was
know.
actually in love
So
with
it
him.
don't really
Love-
matter.
love is
no.
the thing that
It doesn't
I
matter if he was a
didn't-
breadwinner or
I
not.
No,
You still got
love is
cookies.
the thing that fucks women up.
Right, love messes with us for sure.
Yeah,
But
Mess with a man
you know,
too.
it's just interesting to hear from a different perspective how, you know, you seem to look down on the baby mama, but
Who?
you know,
Who?
You, based on the words you said.
Oh no, I was joking. I'll never look down on my baby.
I mean,
that's
that's
you
what
gotta
I-
realize
that's what
is that-
we're trying
hold
to
on,
get
pause,
to.
Pause. I look down on baby mamas, not my baby mama.
Exactly.
She's a wonderful.
Again, you're
she's a
always
wonderful
very-
woman, and it just didn't work out. See, the baby mama dynamic is just depending on what you are. Not every baby mama is the same. Women who feel like
Can I get that on a fucking soundbite?
what? Did she smack?
Because that's the first time that you've ever said not every baby mama is the same. Because
Right.
normally you go with every baby mama is a skeezer.
I mean, I think
Coming up, scammer.
Sometimes the rule is the exception. I mean,
I mean, no. I'm not saying that there aren't. That's why I try to
'Cause-
give us smaller numbers. Because with smaller numbers, it's easier to work with and be more honest. Because what a lot of guys don't like to say is, I mean, if Amir Dime try to throw it at you right now, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna fall in love with her.
Exactly. So there a lot of men fall in love with these beautiful women who ain't shit. And if you all going after beautiful women who ain't shit, you can't be mad when there's a slightly maybe less attractive woman, but one who'd be good for your soul that you keep passing by until you get to about
I don't
35.
want no ugly kids. That ain't happening.
No,
But,
I said slightly less attractive, but still attractive, but not a mere dime love. More than likely,
yeah, with that woman, I would love her to death. Like I would just love her. Like no one
and
else.
she
has
cheats
loved
on you
her.
with all these big ballers.
Well,
Right.
As long as she bring the money back.
I mean, she's not bringing the money back for you. She gonna spend it on
leave
more
her-
outfits
just
to get
leave
more
her-
big ballers.
Just leave her 2,000. Okay, like soap, and we're gonna be okay.
I mean, again, Amir Dime, he's always here waiting for you whenever.
That's why I don't care if any woman ever leaves me, because if there are women like her out here, I feel like one day I'm gonna find me one that looks like her. Not her, because she's probably because I see her in too many places for me to believe that something strange ain't going on.
Well, it's not that something strange is
Who
going
you talking
on.
about?
As the guy on Reddit proved a long time ago, if you have enough money, you can sleep with pretty much any woman that you want to, just depending on how much money you have and how much stuff you have to put on it. But you know what, guys, and wild lady,
Thank
we
you.
will go ahead and conclude this episode. We appreciate your support. Check us out at EVYD Black Men on Twitter, Everyday Black Men on Instagram, and the Everyday Black Men Facebook page.
Hey.